I can't say enough good about the treatment I received for my heart at Midcoast, down at Maine Med, how they interacted with each other to get me into the cardiac rehab, and then the cardiac rehab people have just been fabulous. I had been always in pretty good shape, doing lots of walking, and I have a treadmill in the basement and weights and all kinds of things. But for about 6 months, maybe starting like last January, I felt like I was getting weaker and weaker, and I couldn't figure out why. One night I had such bad palpitations that I could hardly breathe, and so my husband drove me to the hospital in the middle of the night, and we went into the ER. I was admitted to the hospital because they wanted to keep an eye on me. And the next day, Dr. Rivas came in and he said, you know, we really need to do I believe they call it cardiac catheterization. And they did, and they found that I had a lot of blockage. And so he said, well, you're gonna go by ambulance this afternoon down to Maine Med. There is a definite connection between Maine Med and Midcoast. My records were definitely there. They knew everything that was going on. Obviously, the doctors had talked, and there is such a difference knowing that there's a connection, so that all my records here and all the medication I'm taking, it all gets forwarded to the next spot, and that is wonderful. The nurses there were all ready for me, and they knew exactly what was going on. It was Dr. Frey who came in that night and told me what we were going to do. The next day I had the stent put in. There was no pain, and I wasn't concerned. I mean, I was very confident with what was going on. He came the next day and talked to me, and he said, have you thought about cardiac rehabilitation? And I said, yes, I know that Midcoast has it. And he said, yes, that's what I was going to suggest. I actually was signed up originally for 12 weeks, 3 times a week with a cardiac group. It's a wonderful group. It's like a team. They're very encouraging. They're caring. It just makes me want to do more because I can picture other people at the rehab and I think, okay, they're with me. It's a good feeling that if needed, there is a hospital of great quality very close. I just have a really, really good feeling about the whole group at Midcoast. I think I was given great care, and I'm just happy. This is the hospital I went to, and Maine Med also, and the cardiac group is fabulous.